because at Jefferson they was unaliving them inmates coming in the cell talking about the inmates done, did this right here, and it wasn't true. They was going in there unaliving them inmates because that's how they was getting down in Jefferson. So I'm laying there and I'm looking at him through my squinched eyes, playing like I'm asleep. So he pulling out cuffs, like putting the cuffs around his hand like this, almost like he finna just start.
Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all about the most traumatizing moment
okay,
in my prison life. It was one time that me and this officer, his wife, I was at Jefferson Correction Institution. It was a long time ago when I had first gotten to prison. And I was at this institution, and it was a sergeant there, and I'm not going to call names, as a sergeant, male sergeant, and his wife that worked there. So the wife and I had gotten into it, and she had written me a DR. A DR is a disciplinary report,
okay,
which interferes with you going home early. It takes your game time that you done earn from working hard, and it puts you in jail. Like you can be in jail 30 and 60 days and 15 days in that cell, by yourself, just locked down. No canteen, no hygiene, no nothing. So me and the lady had gotten into it. Now I hadn't done anything to her. For some reason, she didn't like me. Okay, so
because she thought you were trying to take her man. She thought you were trying to take her husband. You know why she didn't like you? Come on, let's be honest. You know how girls is, they petty as shit. You even look at her man the wrong way, she gonna write you a disciplinary report.
I mean, the doing, she being real nasty, man. Like, that's what she do every day. She come in, she just hollering at people, cussing at people, this, that, and the other. So I'm always sitting on my bed. I'm not bothering this lady. I don't say anything to this lady. So she called me to the office station. She was like, Tree, go pop your locker because you getting shook down today. I'm like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. So I popped the locker. Bah. So anyway, she goes in the locker, right? And when she gets in the locker, man, she pulls out this little box, like a ring box. Now I know doggone well I ain't got no ring box in my locker. I would have known that. So I'm looking at her, she looking at me, we looking at each other, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So then she takes the box and she go in the middle where the office station at, and then she tell me to stand by the door. So I'm standing by the door, so I ain't worrying because I know I ain't had nothing. So then she goes in the back, right, and she calls me to the back, and she opens up the box, and inside the box is broccoli. You know what I'm saying? That stuff right there. So I'm like, She was like, yeah, we gonna drop a urine on you and you going to jail.
Planted something on your ass. Okay, she petty. Now she petty. You feel me? She petty as hell. She got some hatred, some animosity towards you. What you do to her?
Because you got possession of this right here. So I'm like, okay, so where that come from? I say, because I don't even, that ain't my thing. So I don't understand where all this coming from. So anyway, she had to set me up. And this is the thing. Okay, one day I wrote her husband up because her husband was at the gate harassing people, and he had taken my necklace, and I had a property receipt for my necklace. I don't know why he took my necklace or what he had going on that he wanted to take my necklace out of all people's necklace. So I wrote him up. When I wrote him up, they reprimanded him. She didn't like that, so she came for me. I found this out at the end, so she came for me. Okay, so anyway, bam, they put me in the cuff. Take me to jail. Get to jail, right? They script search me, and then they put me in the cell. Bah! Slam the door. So I'm sitting there, I'm laying there and everything, and I'm like, okay. So anyway, I wrote a request, and I asked to see the inspector. So the inspector came, so I ran it down to the inspector. I say, hey, man, listen, man, ship me from the compound because, hey, I'm tired of, this lady writing me up, because this was like her second time writing me up, man. Now, the first time I was kind of off my bed for count, but that was petty, but she still wrote me up. So anyway, I talked with the inspector and everything because I wanted to put somebody up on this situation because I already know it was going to try to be some foul play, because at Jefferson they was unaliving them inmates coming in the cell talking about the inmates done, did this right here, and it wasn't true. They was going in there unaliving them inmates because that's how they was getting down in Jefferson.
Oh,
so
hell
anyway,
no.
So bam,
what the hell?
I wrote her up so good, man, so they went back, they backtracked, they found out that she did set me up. But anyway, they fired her from doing it. They found out, they pulled cameras, and they watched the cameras, and they watched how she went in and did what she did.
Okay.
So she didn't think them cameras was working that they were supposed to be.
Yeah,
but
got her dumb ass.
Had some type of way. He zoomed in and he saw her do it. Thank you, Jesus. So anyway, she done got fired. So the husband now, he made me mad. He mad. So he
coming for you now. You done started beef with the whole relationship. You think, okay, got her fired. Now you're gonna have to do something to get his ass fired. Because if you don't do something to get his ass fired, he's coming for you every day. He's coming for your neck. You know what I'm saying? You done started beef. Fuck. Man, come on. Why you couldn't? Come on, man. Why you couldn't just chill, man?
He coming for me. So I'm laying in the bed one night. I hear my cell, like 3 in the morning. I hear my confinement cell gate. And when it hit the back, it had opened. So I'm laying in the bed like this. So I look. So I'm playing sleep, right? But I look through my eyelid like this right here. So he come and he stand over me. So in my mind, I'm saying, okay, Lord, I know that if I fight this man back, I'm going to get a charge. I know this is going to be a straight up setup, man. I'm going to be in this place so long, they ain't going to never let me out. So I'm laying there and I'm looking at him through my squinch eyes, playing like I'm asleep. So he pulling out cuffs, like putting the cuffs around his hand like this, almost like he finna just start.
Like he brass knuckles.
Or something. So I'm just laying up there and I'm looking, right? So, anyway, I start praying, like in my spirit. I'm praying, like, Lord Jesus, if I have to fight this man, I'm asking you to give me the strength, Lord. Give me strength like a man.
Yeah.
Give me horse strength to protect myself. So while I'm praying, this lady come through and she called this name. And he didn't say anything. So she started walking and so she get there, she was like, oh, what's going on here? He was like, oh, nothing, I'm just doing a random search. So then he comes out of cell and he like leaves out, and that's when they roll the gate back. She called, she was like, oh, you done in here? He was like, yeah. So she called, she was like,
man, God had your motherfucking back that day. You so lucky that lady came. He was ready to get the And I be hearing a lot of stories about like police and like these like COs and shit like in the jails, bro. They be like crook, like, bro. They don't be like all thorough and doing it. No, they be doing some weird shit. Like they be setting, like she said, setting inmates up, telling on them when they didn't really do anything, beating them up, smacking the shit out of them while they sleep, just just abusing their power, basically. Abusing their power. It's like they look at the inmates kind of like slaves and like they the slave masters or some shit. You know what I mean? Some weird shit.
9. I hear the gate going, bah. So that's how them gates be sounding, y'all. So I went back and I sat on the bed like this right here. You know what I'm saying? So I was, I got on my knees. Then I got on my knees and I started praying. I started thanking God. So next day, expect to come and see me. He was like, what happened last night? And I said, what you mean? He was like, what happened last night? He said, because, with situations like this, when somebody get fired and they still got their significant other working here, we kind of keep an eye on situations, and it's my job to watch the camera.
They already know.
Make sure everything is good with that inmate that we have in confinement, because the officers still have free access to roam around. I went under investigation for him, so he is allowed to come in there. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, I was under investigation for the wife. I got her fired. So, anyway, he was like, what happened? Because Sarge came in your room.
The wife at home telling him all types of shit. Hey, do this to that B. Hey, go in her cell and do this to her. Bop, bop, bop. The wife acting crazy at home. She wants you back. She damn near want him to you. You know what I'm saying?
He say to you. And I was like, oh man, I didn't even know they caught that. So he started talking to me about it. I say, man, I don't know what was going on. I say, but listen, I just want to put this out here. That if that ever happened again, I'm not just going to lay there, man. I'm going to get up and I'm going to protect myself. I say I was scared because I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. I say I wasn't scared of what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like he got one of these. I say as long as there's not one of these in my face, I'm going to fight. You know what I'm saying? But I say the thing is,
he might have one of these.
That, I may have 20-some years, but I want to go home someday. I got dreams, man. I have big aspirations for myself. I see myself doing good in life. So I don't want to be stuck in here the rest of my life. Fighting with one of them and getting another charge on top of the charge that I have and get more time. I say, and that kind of put me between a rock and a hard place. I'm looking at him like I'm not just going to lay here and let him do this to me. I say, but listen, detective, I need your word, man, that if this man come back or try something, if I fight him, that you not going to let them charge me. And he said, I tell you what, Tree, we can't catch everything. Like I didn't catch that until I went and looked on the camera, just doing random, detected work. He said, and that's how I caught that. He said, but if you ever feel like with this situation, like you need to protect yourself, you go ahead and do what you got to do. The only thing I need is a verbal statement from you with this tape recorder saying what happened in that room. So that if something happened, I have it saying that you told me about it. So I gave him that and everything. So once I gave him that, man, I was good to go. I went back to the room. I was even plotting it, boy. Let me tell you something. I had the blue soap. It's a blue bar soap. It's thick, y'all. It's like this right here. Man, that thing could be used as a weapon to knock somebody out. I had the blue bar soap, and I had like 4 or 5 of them in a sock. Had the sock rolled up on my hand real good, y'all. Laying in my bed like this with the sock ready to go. I was laying down like this right here. So he was doing his rounds, and he looked over there. And I said, Lord, he messed around and opened up this cell. I'm gonna be the first one to swing. I was gonna get that sock and boy, because it's like I hadn't had permission. But anyway, I just wanted to say that, y'all. That was the most.
She went that. She went from not wanting him to come in her cell and do nothing to her to low-key wanting him to come in like, hey, I want you to come try me. She was going, hey, I got permission to do this shit now. Come try me. You feel me? She hype and shit.
Moment of my life, not because of what he can do to me, because I trust God and I know God had me. But you know, we can trust God and still bad things do happen, even with us trusting God, because we live in a world of infallible world where things still happen, bad things still happen.
Yeah.
But the thing is this. You know, I was stuck between a rock and a hard place because I knew that I was going to have to defend myself, and I was ready to defend myself. So the thing is, I just wanted to put that out there. That was a very traumatizing moment for me, and I was thinking about it last night, and it's just something I never talked about because it still rolls over in my mind. So I just wanted to let y'all know, man, that was a traumatizing moment for me. Y'all be blessed.
Hey, did Cuz ever come back though? I want to know, did Cuz ever come back in the cell? You know what I'm saying? I know the wife, she at home mad as shit, bro. She mad as shit seeing her husband go to work and she got fired. She can't believe it. Nah, that's crazy though. I think, bro, I don't think he came back because he don't want to get fired too. You know what I mean? They both gonna be jobless. They're gonna be homeless and shit. So I don't think he came back.